Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of March the 13th to the 19th of 2017. So this week we will be starting out with the energies of Monday and Tuesday, as the moon will be in Libra and it's activating your second house of money and income, material possessions, finding ways to make money, the pursuit of new employment, and sometimes you may complain about your money or items being used and not being returned. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands in the upright position, you have the Queen of Cups, and then you have the Knight of Cups. So here it looks like with the Eight of Wands, there could be a lot of energy where you're moving about, you're traveling, you're communicating, you're talking to someone by a text, just doing many different things here around this time. And you could be linked up with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and you could be with two Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancers at this time. But oftentimes this is a lot of energy where energy is coming towards you, where a lot of others may want to be around you, offer their company. The Queen of Cups is that psychic, nurturing, caring energy where you're taking care of yourself. You're very aware and acute to what others may be feeling and thinking about you at this time. So as you are around that environment and you are receiving that message of love, sometimes it's like if you are receiving that message of love that's coming through with the Knight of Cups there, you may not be completely open to receiving it just now, because I kind of see them kind of turning their back towards one another. But that is, you're still connected in some way, in an intuitive way, or where you could be having some dreams about this person as well, where that chemistry is very strong. There could be that you are separated from them right now. Maybe they come around to kind of see you for a little while and then kind of go out and do their own thing. Or you may be traveling together with this person. Okay, someone is driving, okay, the other person is kind of around right next to them. It could be some kids that you are with, but a lot of activity around the time. The Knight of Cups is also just the it could be a platonic relationship where you're just cool with someone and you may be having them come around. But oftentimes it's about romance, where others are coming around you because they want your attention. They want to be around your energy because it's lively, it's nurturing, and very caring. So that you may be experiencing that, and it could be a new love interest. It doesn't have to be water signs that you are around. It could be other signs as well. But look for some kind of company or some kind of message that you may be receiving Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday through Friday, we have the moon in Scorpio, and that's activating your third house of communication within your immediate environment, around your siblings. Conversations may even pop up within your community or neighborhood, and while you're walking around. Okay, and we do have here the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse as a major arcana, and we have the Moon as a major arcana. So here to me, because of a situation that's possibly going on with you and another individual, where say you have moved on from another person, all right, and now there's like this freedom, or there's this new kind of space that you're trying to step into, but you have not planned it. You have not made plans with one another just yet. And sometimes because you are kind of leaving a relationship or marriage, this other person may be still contacting you, and they may be kind of offering you, saying certain words to you or certain things where you're they're really not wanting to kind of let you go, because I'll see this as kind of someone in the background while you're kind of moving forward. But there's possibly some fear going on there with that forward momentum, where you're needing to pay attention to details. You're needing to make some plans about the future if you have kind of fell back or kind of let yourself go in some way, and have been a bit distracted because you may have had many obligations and doing many different things. So remember that Eight of Wands in Monday and Tuesday, doing a lot of different things. So you may be kind of paranoid at this time about your approach, okay, or the relationship that you have with another person. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Then you have that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of times this is a lot of work, no play, or you're spending too much money and not saving enough right now. So a lot of times this is a dependency in a relationship where you're emotionally dependent on another person right now. And if they are kind of stepping away from you, if you have that kind of security emotionally, you may be having a fear about something new. Whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship or marriage, there could be some complications with fear of letting go and starting over. So some of you could be resistance to a change. And a lot of times, if you are thinking about some kind of drama in a relationship with a third-party situation, some of you may be wanting to avoid some kind of catastrophe or disaster where it comes about some upheaval or drama in a relationship. And some of you may be just trying to avoid that. With the moon there's some kind of something that's not very clear. Something is hidden, something is very confusing to you. It may be your own inner fears and worries that are kind of coming to the surface, but a lot of times it could actually be something that's going on where someone's making threats, wanting to fight or really argue and get into a volatile situation. So the Tower is there saying that you're going to avoid that kind of disaster, or you're trying your best to do that. So it's like a situation is unfolding in a certain way, and you try to do everything that you can to try to make sure that it doesn't go in a way that's going to kind of just make everything turn into a disaster. So many different energies here, very heavy, but I feel like you'll be able to cope with it. All right, so Saturday and Sunday we do have the moon in Sagittarius, and that's activating your 4th house of home and family. Gatherings around the home, more company coming around, and a lot of cleaning possibly. So a lot of energy within the home environment with your money. And then we have the communication is going to be amped up Wednesday and Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday we have this energy with the home environment. So the 4 of Wands is in reverse. That does speak about the home, but some instability is there potentially. Some of you may be reorganizing things, trying to fix things around the home. A lack of communication, or some heavy energy when it comes to whoever you may be surrounded by. With the 3 of Wands is in reverse as well. The 3 of Swords is in reverse, and then the Death card is there. So let's say if you have moved, completely transitioned from a house because you or someone has moved on from you. If you were living with a certain person, if they have moved out and now they are not really sure what direction to take in their lives right now. And so because of that, you may be healing from that reality, or if this is happening to you because of some changes that has been going on in a relationship, a lot of you are healing from that transition. And that's why the Death card is there, clarifying that 3 of Swords, because I feel like a lot of you are letting something go. Okay, and it could be, say the Death card pops up if there's a loss to someone, if you lost someone that's crossed over to the other side and you're still healing from that reality and those wounds. If you lost someone that you have been really deeply emotionally connected to, even if there is still someone new, you're still healing from those hurts and wounds. So it's better to kind of clear that energy out as best that you can, and deal with it, because those wands in reverse, it could be that fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius for some of you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. The Death card is here, and you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini for some of you. But I do feel like healing to a long-standing issue that has been bothering you for a lot of time. But there does seem to be some kind of blockages here, some obstacles to your goals. You have to kind of reassess and commit to the future, commit to this relationship, but commit to yourself first before you commit to someone else, because you have to recharge, find your energy again, find your self-worth and your happiness again, where you could turn that energy around into stability and into some kind of structure within yourself, within your business, within your environment. So some things could have been going wrong, but Death card is good to see, and the 3 of Swords in reverse is good to see, because there's some healing, there's some letting go, and transitioning into something new for sure for a lot of you. So I do have some more cards for you from During Virtue, and we're going to get to that. And from During Virtue, we do have It's Safe for You to Love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We have Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And we have Forgiving and Learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So again, that energy where someone is possibly new, in your environment, or new that you're getting to know, and you may not be revealing your true emotions to that person, or vice versa, because it's so new right now. It's a new beginning for some of you, and potentially because you're still thinking about some energies from the past, or some kind of hurts that you're needing to kind of let go of. So that Forgiving and Learning is definitely in the works for a lot of you If there's been any kind of resentments, if you hurt someone in the past, they have hurt you, some really deep wounds that you are aware of, I feel like that energy is there where you're having to forgive and learn, and then kind of open up to new territory, a new opportunity that may be here. Okay, so I do hope that these messages has resonated with your situation in some way. If you would like a private reading, you can always come to me via my Facebook page, or you can email me to set up something that's going to be specific for your energy. Okay, much love and much light.